Hello guys and welcome to another squad builder on my channel. Today we'll be using the 4-3-1-2 formation. First I was a bit wary about using this formation as you can see there are no wingers, but guys, do not worry, this team is absolutely amazing. This team is based on the MLS, which I think is an underused league. You usually get your Bundesligas, your BPLs, your La Liga or Liga BBVAs, your Serie A's, but rarely do you ever come up against an MLS team. And I'm not surprised by this because most people don't really think about that. But I've made this squad, and I can tell you now it's one of the best squads I've ever used. So let me just set up the parameters and we will go ahead and add in our first player. So obviously our first player will be the goalkeeper. Let's just put it on the MLS. If I can actually find it, that is. So here we go, the MLS, and starting off in goal we do have the brilliant, I don't know how you pronounce the name, I'll try Burning, I'm gonna say. Sorry if it's wrong guys. If you do know how to pronounce it, leave like the pronunciation down in the description, not description, comments, sorry, and that'll be really good. But let's get on to this guy. I have never ever trusted silver keepers. I just didn't think they were trustworthy. Well, obviously I didn't think they would make good saves. I thought they would drop the ball, thought they would let in the simplest. I thought all of that until now. He's better than some goal keepers I've used. I don't really know what to say about him. I mean, his reflexes, 81 is brilliant for a silver keeper. They feel much higher than that. His diving, obviously, how tall is he? I think he's quite tall. He looks very tall in game. He's 195 centimeters, pretty big. 2,100 coins. You might be thinking, why don't I use a goalkeeper? But he is the highest rated goalkeeper, and that is the reason I've picked him. Could put a USA keeper, but it would not get full chem as one of my centre backs is not American. So let's move swiftly on to our first centre back, and that is let's put a Lave first because I cannot describe this guy, man. Just look at him. Look at that pace. Look at that defending. Look at that heading, and all on a silver player. 2,100 coins. Yes, please. He is absolutely insane. He's got 90 strength as well. He wins every single header, wins every single tackle. He's so fast, and when I say fast, I mean fast. Like, he's there before you even know he's there. Come up against Ibrahimovic, come up against Lewandowski, and this guy has just shut them down so easily, so quickly. And I mean, that's Ibrahimovic you're talking about, but look at the size of that head, man. I mean, he's obviously going to win every header with that. Let's move on to our second centre back, which is from the USA, which is also a silver player, and that is Bezler. Now, you could use a gold centre back. There's Nesta. I mean, you've got to love Nesta. Obviously, he's a legend, but on FIFA wise, I don't think he's that good. That is the exact reason I have not used him. I have used Bezler. Not gonna lie, pretty much because of the pace, but he feels so quick. He is quick, but I can tell you right now, his pace feels about 85. He's brilliant in the air, he's brilliant defending, and these two centre backs, I wouldn't ask for any more than. They are just better than the majority of centre backs I've used, including gold centre back. Let's actually go on to our left back, who is a bit cheeky. He's not actually in the MLS. He is in the Bundesliga. Now, if I can find it, let's go on to the Bundesliga. Got a few options here, but we will go with him, who is Johnson. Now, the reason I have Johnson here rather than one from the MLS is because he still gets full chem, because I have two Americans linking up. But none of the left backs in the MLS really appealed to me. I mean, they somewhat a little bit pacey, but none of them had the stat that really wowed me or just made me say, I'll put him in my team. But this guy, how happy I am to put him in my team. He's he is just brilliant. 84 pace, brilliant, but so much quicker than that. 90 pace, definitely. He has got powerhouse chemistry style, which does boost up his passing and defense a little bit. Passing's already great. 75 passing, I'm not going to argue that. Defending's great. He feels much better than 960 heading, and his dribbling is pretty decent as well. And he scored me, I think. No, he hasn't scored a goal for me. Moving on to our right back. Oh, I was shocked by this guy. You will not believe how good this guy. Wrong league once again. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go back to the MLS. Everyone else is from the MLS. I can assure you that. We do have Franklin. Yeah, a bit of GTA going on in my team as well. But he is a hidden gem. I didn't expect anything he would do. I could have used win. He's very pacey, obviously, but his bronze was not really going to be happy with a bronze right back. Don't really like using bronze players, and I'm extremely happy I picked this guy. His pace, 84, just like Johnson, but it feels so quick. He feels so just extremely rapid. He feels like a Barte. His defense is amazing. His heading is amazing. Passing is brilliant, and surprisingly, you will not believe this, guys, but his shot is insane. I've scored some absolute screamers with this guy. Drops down to him, one touch, bang, back of the net. Quite surprising. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's his transfer card. I mean, this is his transfer card, but I just took a shot thinking, alright, let's do it, and he hits it right in the back of the net. That was pretty insane. Now moving on to our first sentiment. I am going quite slow on this, so I'll try and speed up a bit. We do have majority here. We have quite a few here to choose from, but first is Tim Cahill, former Everton player, and he's not too bad on FIFA. He's got great stats all round. Shots not too bad, passing's great, dribbling's good, defense good. But the reason I stuck him in the centre is obviously that 89 heading. He's got some crazy jumping on 10 chemistry. He does have something like 98 and 99 jumping, and he's not the tallest, but the jumping helps, and that is why I put him in the centre. Now moving swiftly on, we do have Clint Dempsey, no longer an MLS player, well, for the moment at least. It's now at Fulham, but we do have a Seattle Sounders card. His pace is great, he's much faster than that. His passing is great, his dribbling is great, his heading is brilliant. Covers for Cahill, doesn't really need cover, but if he does, he's there. His shot is ridiculous, guys. 81 shot, I'd say 85, brilliant. Straight in back in there every time. And really do need to be quick. And let's move on. So our next sentiment is obviously Dorman. I'm joking, obviously it is Zusi. Now Zusi is extremely good. It's a perfect link, I'll say, with Besler, as you can see. Running through his stats quickly: 69 pace, 73 shot, 78 passing, 70 dribbling, 61 defending, 61 heading. His passing is absolutely insane. His shot is brilliant. He has amazing shot power, and he gets some brilliant power behind the ball. He could score some sensational goals for you. And let's move on to our cam. We do have Landon Donovan. I'm afraid he doesn't have a contract. I will definitely do that. I'm going to use him sometime in the coming days. And Donovan is extremely pacey. Feels much better than that. I'd say around 89. Not going to push it. His shot is a huge lie. Definitely in the 80s. Passing's great. Dribbling is amazing. And doesn't really need defending. He is a cam, obviously. I recommend him to you guys. And let's move on to our first striker. I'll go with my right striker first. Let's go with the right striker, and I think there's two options here, yeah, though you can see who the two are. Let's start off with Eddie Johnson. Perfect link with Clint Dempsey. And I think he is a complete striker. He's got 85 pace, 82 heading, and he obviously has that 90 strength, which comes in handy. And I picked him up for around 11,500. Now as transfer card, I picked him up with the marksman chemistry style. I think that's brilliant. Shot, dribbling and heading is brilliant to be increased, and he is insane. He's one of the best in the team, if not the best, but he is amazing. And he is brilliant up top with, you saw it before, the Arsenal legend, one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League. That's my opinion, at least. Pretty sure it's a lot more people's opinions. Thierry Henry. Now, where should I start? Just go in order of his stats first. His pace, much faster. Much faster. He's rapid. His shot is sublime. Get the ball. Just cut in. Finesse it. Trust me, guys. Finesse it with Thierry Henry, and it's curling straight into the back of the net. He also has a good long shot, and his finishing is insane. You really want to be getting it through to Henry, who will finish every single time. Passing feels a lot better. Lays it off Donovan, and Donovan can smack it right in the back of the net. Dribbling's great. Keeps it close to him. I think he's got 4-star skills as well, which is very good. And his heading is alright. It's not the best on his card, but it feels much better in game. He also feels quite strong. Defense he doesn't need. This is a striker. Come on, guys. And that is a team. It will cost you about. It cost me about 20 to 25k. That's what I'm gonna say, and it's worth every single coin. It's one of those teams where I'm not going to use it for every match, because obviously it's got quite a few silver, obviously the keeper being one of them, and it's the only team I've used this year where I've had genuine fun playing with it. Every time I use this, I get some pleasure out of using it. I score in every time. The defense is solid, the midfield is solid, the strikers are absolutely amazing, and I really wouldn't change anything. I mean, there are other options, like I said. If you want a gold centre back, you can have Nesta. There are another centre mid. You could get Alonso. He is quite OP here. I haven't picked him up yet. Might try him out. He is brilliant though. Franklin, brilliant. Jonathan, brilliant. Although he's not in the MLS, he is amazing. And guys, 20k, it's not that much. Go out, pick the team up. I'm telling you, you will enjoy it. You will want to play with it more. You'll want to keep it. And it is amazing. And that's it for today, guys. Like the video, subscribe, comment what you want for the next video, what I can improve, what was good about the video. Follow my Twitter. As always, the link will be in the description. Also, a shout out to my friend who's also started YouTube recently, Alex877HD. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He also does some FIFA content. He's recently put out a hybrid, so go check him out, and see you in the next video, guys.